Have you ever wondered what would happen to a dead body in space? Picture this, the vast expanse of the cosmos, a place with no air, no atmospheric pressure, and absolutely no microorganisms that we know of. These tiny creatures, which play a crucial role in the decomposition process on Earth, are absent out there in the void. So, what happens to the deceased in this alien environment? Does the body decay, freeze, or simply float away into the abyss? Well, it's not as straightforward as you might think. Unlike Earth, space is an extreme environment that changes the rules. Here in the vast cold vacuum, the process of decomposition as we understand it on Earth simply does not occur. The lack of oxygen and extreme cold in space creates an environment ripe for a process akin to mummification. In the absence of oxygen, the microbes that normally assist with decomposition can't survive. Simultaneously, the cold temperatures slow down the biochemical reactions associated with decay. What results is a body preserved in a near-perfect state. However, space throws in another curveball: solar radiation. This radiation triggers a process known as desiccation. It's a bit like nature's version of freeze-drying. The body's water content is stripped away, leaving behind a dry, mummified husk. So, in essence, space acts as a perfect preserver, freeze-drying the body into a mummified state. But what about the vacuum of space? Surely that must have some effect. Well, indeed it does. The vacuum of space is a hostile environment for any form of life, let alone a lifeless body. The lack of pressure in this vast emptiness leads to a rather disturbing process known as ebulism. Now, ebulism is a phenomenon that occurs when the pressure around a body drops so drastically that the body's fluids start to boil at normal body temperature. Picture this. The water in your body suddenly begins to vaporize, causing you to swell up like a balloon. It sounds like a scene straight out of a horror movie, doesn't it? However, contrary to popular belief and the dramatic depictions we see in movies, this process wouldn't cause the body to explode. Instead, the body would swell up, but remain intact. A gruesome sight, yet not as graphic as you might have imagined. In reality, the body would swell up but remain intact, a far cry from the dramatic scenes we see in science fiction. So, what would be the final journey of a body left in space? This question may seem eerie, yet it is undeniably intriguing. The answer, however, isn't straightforward. There are a few potential paths that a body might take. Firstly, the body could become a piece of space debris, orbiting the Earth indefinitely. Much like the discarded remnants of satellites in spacecraft, it would circle our planet, a silent and solitary traveler in the void. Alternatively, the body could be drawn into the gravitational pull of a larger celestial body, such as a planet or a star. In this case, the body would meet a fiery end, burning up as it plunges through the atmosphere of the celestial body. This scenario, while dramatic, is merely another testament to the relentless laws of physics that govern our universe. Lastly, the body could continue to drift through space indefinitely, journeying into the cosmos with no predetermined destination. This path presents an image of an eternal voyage, a silent testament to the human desire to reach for the stars. However, it's important to remember that these scenarios are purely theoretical. International space law currently requires the retrieval and proper disposal of human remains in space. Yet these possibilities offer a fascinating glimpse into the final journey one could take in the vast expanse of the universe. In the vast expanse of space, a human body could embark on an eternal voyage, a silent testament to the human desire to reach for the stars.